Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Monday, which means it is time for another Nozz burps very loudly and very inconsiderately. My bad. But also means it's time for another Nozz Watches Tower of God. So, in the last episode of Tower of God, I misunderstood some things. I thought that Kuhn had placed the note. That was literally just me actually failing reading comprehension. So that's my bad. That's my bad on that one, I guess. Yeah, apparently the note was done by one of the administrators, probably. And Kuhn is now trying to get some beef started with the administrators because holy shit, they're all gonna fucking die if the people running the test turn against them. Just, whew, whew. Thief girl fucking left. And gave a knife to Shibisu. Ho is dead. Rachel is in a wheelchair. Big Gorilla Man is gone. And he's probably fucking just Rachel's stand. Rachel and Bam are friends. And, yeah. Just kinda just... Oh yeah, and the Gimp left. Like, half of the fucking side characters just left. Like, they didn't die. They didn't have any, like, character thing that was like, oh, yeah, no, I should probably, get going. Just like, no, I'm just gonna decide to leave now, Chief. Now I've gone as far in this story as I need to go. Like, fuck my ass, dude. Like, that's just annoying. But at the very least, there's still a lot of good side characters left. Kinda wish they got rid of a lot of the shittier side characters, but eh. But let's get in here and see what happens, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Like, fucking, Panicles, whatever the fuck his name is. The green guy with the fucking gold dildo on his head. Like, why is he still here? Why is fucking, like, knockoff Black Zorro here? Why is... like, there's a lot of side characters where I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, that guy's a jobber who's going to die instantly. But no, they're still around. Like, they got rid of more named characters than they did jobbers. Like, it's actually kind of baffling. God, I got, like, something stuck on my finger here. Don't ever eat before you, before you record, by the way. If ever anyone gets into YouTube, don't eat before you record. Or, like, if you do, make sure, like, you don't have any fucking... like, I just got done eating a raisin bagel with fucking jam, and there's, like, all... just jam. Just on my finger, and I'm just like... oh, boy. Yeah. So that's the big TMI for today. None of that. No more of that going on. But yeah. I don't know. Like, how's, I don't know how, oh yeah, and there was that, oh yeah, fucking, I completely forgot. One of the guys, one of the proctors isn't actually a proctor. He's a fucking spy sent to go fuck up people and take back the March weapon, the black weapons, whatever the name. The month weapons. That's what it is. You know that means you're going to get your shit kicked in, right? Oh no, the big magic god being's into Vor. Oh fuck, oh shit. So that guy was the administrator then. So the guy in charge is a big dumb fucking sea leviathan that's into Vor. Not exactly the person I expected to be pushing papers and running a fucking tower, but okay then, fair enough. Fair enough, Chief. So here's the thing, are those fish or is that magic bullshit? God, she's just riding around in fucking Professor Xavier's wheelchair. What the fuck? I mean, at least they let him grow back up. Okay. Fair enough. They didn't just nerf him for no reason. Okay. So, so the goal is to get caught. Barnacle Goblin. So, okay, so the goal is get Bam and Rachel into the dolphins while keeping the pigs and the goblins away from them. Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. It's like a game of keep away kind of thing. That's pretty neat. So keep the dolphins away from the pigs and keep the goblins away from the fish. And then there's just a fuck you monster that shows up. Okay then. Yeah, if that thing shows up, you're kind of fucked, so just kind of stay away from that one. Avoid the pigs. Avoid the pigs. Stop the fucking, stop the goblins. Protect the dolphins. And avoid the bull. Right. I mean, that seems like a pretty simple test, all things considered. Let's be honest. I mean, it seems like the majority of the enemies are on land, so I mean, like the bull seems to be the only thing that goes underwater based on what it looks like, so just keep the little girl with Laurel. Fuck it, that way they can't hurt anything. Oh no, he was ready. He knew. He's like, oh yeah, no, I knew this shit was coming. I knew some bullshit be going down. And why Yuri gotta keep bullying the midget? Come on now, that's just rude. Yeah, and that's probably gonna piss her the fuck off. Like, you gave that to the bested of another princess. Are you fucking kidding me? And then my man's fucking just dies of a fucking DOT effect. Cause Shibisu is a good boy. That's why he's helping, because he's a good boy. What? He's got everything that was stolen from what? Hope? The ability to exist without two functioning brain cells? Like, what? What? What does he have exactly? He's a good boy. I can't believe they're fucking dead. That blood everywhere. The men are dead. Those men are fucking dead. Oh, there it is. So that's why the jobbers were kept around. They needed some jobbers to kill. Okay, then. Okay, so wait, that way I went by too fast for me. Was that like a whole ass body? Was that half? How dead is that man? I highly doubt you imagine being trapped underwater fucking in a bubble of Shinzu. He's gotta protect the dolphin! My man Shibisu best not die. Why would you say that in English? Clearly this thing speaks Japanese. Come on now. Do you even know how to fight with a knife, Shibisu? This is awesome, shouts local man who's about to fucking die. He didn't even puncture the cape! He didn't even puncture the fucking monster's cape, my dude. And this is how Shibisu dies. Yo! Princess Squad! Princess Squad! Princess Squad! Princess Squad! I mean, it doesn't seem like they're all that concerned about him, honestly. Seriously. Oh, not even rankers fuck with this thing. One kick. One kick and the fucking thing went fucking down on the ground. Oh, damn. Getting kinky up in here, alright then. Okay, and Dorsey, I didn't know you went that way, but I... Paracule, that's his name. Oh god, those big worms are gross as hell. They're just mmm. I don't like them. I don't like those. Those are some that's some gross shit. There's some gross shit. I don't like it. I mean, hey, the net's getting made at the very least. I mean, I'm sure she didn't need to turn around to see the net. It's a big circle, idiot. I feel like Bam and Rachel, despite being the ones that benefit the most from this, have the smallest part to play. What if they told her and Like, what if, like, fucking, like, all, like, Bam had done all this stuff to try and get Rachel in there and be, like, in it. And, like, all of the fucking people would just be like, hey, yeah, no, Bam, Rachel's a sack of shit, fuck you, I'm not doing this. Also, you're a regular, suck my ass. Like, what would this test be? Would they just have to hope that they don't get fucking encountered by the goblins? Oh, this is just like one of my Japanese animes. So, like, okay, so if even rankers look at this thing and go, like, okay, yeah, no, fuck that. I don't want to deal with that. No, that shit can go fuck off. And yet these princesses are toying with it like it's made of fucking plasticine. Like, 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 what is the power scaling going on? You know, like, where do rankers fall next to princesses? Oh no, I can't believe they've been trapped. I can't believe it. The fuck is that thing? It's a weird dolphin seal thing. What the fuck? So you're worthless in an actual fight. Okay then. I mean, why would you show off that ability? Like, if that's all you have, then that's not really, like, much of a trump card to pull on someone, you know? Oh my god. Is my man's really gonna... Oh... the bull is being remote controlled, for fuck's sake. Okay, then. The bull is being fucking remote controlled. That's kind of fucking hype. That's rad. What's Nani about that? It's been being a creepy monster the same as it's always been. Is this because it's been remote controlled? That, like, it's got a power boost now? Or was it just fucking with them the whole time? Or was it not being controlled before, and now it's been now that it's being controlled is stronger? Which one is true? Because now it's going all out to fucking kill her. You pressed the mom button. You shouldn't have did that. Couldn't possibly because he murdered your mom at all. Couldn't possibly be. Oh boy. I mean, here's hoping that Dorsey and Enoch don't fucking die, because I actually like them, but... Ah, yes, her face. That's what you wanted to say. God, I hate you so much, Bam. I hate you, Bam, so much. The administrator went, Jesus Christ, this kid has no motivation at all. He just wants to fucking simp. Jesus Christ, okay, fine. We'll give him a dumb test that he doesn't have to do anything in. What the fuck? What the fuck is this man's power set? Is he just... Like, is he just like a... Is he just a big tub of fucking bullshit? Did they just kill my girl? Did they just fucking kill my girl Anak? You fucking serious? That's the weirdest looking goblin I've ever fucking seen. Oh, congrats, dum-dum, you fucked it up. Congrats, Panicules. His hips were moving on their own. See, there's being a murderer, and then there's being an asshole about it. Come on now. Okay, come on, they're not gonna kill her off right here, are they? Okay, good, he's gonna toy with her like an asshole. So where's... Oh, there she is. I was wondering where she went. You're still alive? Damn it, I lost my bet with the bull. You fool, you thought it was for Bam's benefit, but it was for mine. Haha. Jesus. No, but friendship, though. Friendship wins. In Dorsey and Enoch win. They discover friendship is more important. Oh, jeez. Like, seriously, Enoch and Dorsey make fucking way better protagonists for this than Bam ever will. Like, their arc and their story is so much more interesting. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, straight up, my dude. Like, it is baffling. It is absolutely baffling how they managed to take a story with the least interesting main character, the least interesting love interest, and the least interesting overall fucking plot arc for those two, put it in a premise that's actually somewhat interesting, and then have the side characters have the much more interesting fucking main arc. It is absolutely baffling that they managed to do that. Like, it makes you feel like there's some shit lost in adaptation. Like if you told me that if in the original fucking webtoon, web novel, whatever the fuck this was, Bam was not the protagonist, I would believe you. Straight up, I would. Like if you went like, oh yeah, no, Bam's not the protagonist. He's the perspective character. Like for example, how in The Great Gatsby, fucking Gatsby is not the perspective character, but he is the protagonist. The entire story is Gatsby's fall and his fucking up and his eventual death. But the perspective character, who is usually the protagonist, is Gatsby's childhood friend, who fucking I do not remember the name of because he's not important. Like, same thing with like Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, Watson is always the perspective character, but you would never call Watson the fucking protagonist because Watson never fucking enacts change of his own accord. Bam is the same. Bam is the exact same. Bam is not the protagonist. He is the perspective character. If you told me that, I would believe you, and I'd be like, okay, someone fucked up when they were adapting this. And it's a fucking shame. It's a goddamn fucking shame. Because, my god, do I care so much more about Anak and Dorsey's fucking gimmick going on. I care more about Rack and fucking Kun than I do him. Oh, jeez, like, and God, so like that's like a weird kind of thing to. It's a weird kind of like criticism to have, though, isn't it? This like, oh yeah, man, I hate the fucking protagonist of this show, but I love the arc of I love this arc. Like, I don't know, like it's weird, because it feels like, especially in this episode, like fucking to a massive degree, it feels like it feels like the show and the story have two different ideas. The show seems to think, oh yeah, no, Bam's the protagonist. Bam is the agent of change. Bam is the fucking one who's going to do this, and this, and fucking and push the story along, and da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, the story is like, oh yeah, no, Bam's just there to be the fucking eyes of the fucking viewer. So when Bam sees something that he doesn't fucking understand, he can ask and have it explained to him, thereby explaining it to the viewer. Like Watson. Like Watson. Like the fucking character in Great Gatsby. Fucking, it's, like that's just, it's but like, it's like, it's weird, man. It's fucking weird. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I do not hate this show. I actually kind of like this show. It's sort of grown on me over time as we've gotten away from focusing entirely on Bam. But the longer this show goes on, the more he feels like dead weight. Especially in episodes like this, where he does literally nothing. Bam sits in a bubble with his waifu for the full length of the episode, doing nothing but staring at fish, while the actual protagonists do all the work. Like that is actually just kind of fucking wild. Just kind of just like, oh yeah, no, we locked this character in a bubble, and yet they still find a way to make the story all about him, or try and frame him as the agent of change when he's very clearly not. Fucking, it's in this episode, it's mostly in Dorsey and Anak. They act as agents of change, pushing their plot ahead, the plot of the Princesses of Jihad, and then you have fucking Kun pushing forward the plot of trying to complete this test so that Rachel can keep climbing the tower. Bam does nothing. He might as well not be here. You could airbrush him out and nothing would change. If anything, you'd maybe lose like a minute or two of runtime. But But yeah, like, I don't know, like, it's a weird criticism, I know, and I don't know whether to label that as, like, positive or negative, that's how you be on that one. I will say, as far as, like, what I like, I do really like how everybody's kind of working together, like, even the jobbers are kind of getting some stuff in, but like I said, but like still, like the jobbers also fucking die, so there you go. I mean, that's what they're there for. I do wish that the Gimp was still around so we could kind of see like how she would approach this, because we only ever saw her in combat once, and she got blown the fuck up when she was winning. So I feel like she's been robbed in a big way. Shibisu is adorable as always. He's a good boy. And I like how Anak and Endorsi kind of have like a friendly rivalry now. They went from trying to fucking murder each other to having like this kind of weird, friendly, almost sisterly rivalry, and like making bets and all that. And it's good. It's good. And even like the fucking fake out of like having them just beating the shit out of the bull, which we've been told this whole time is like, oh yeah, no, Rankers fucking pale before this thing. They're just fucking barrel stuffing it. And then the big turnaround is like, oh yeah, no, I was controlling it and letting you win. Fuck you! I separated you so I could fuck your assholes up. Yes. Like, I honestly, I expected more build-up before we got to the big fluffy guy doing things, but the fact that he's like, last episode, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck people up. And then next episode, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking people up. Like, I don't know, it's kind of refreshing. Because in a lot of shows... In a lot of shows like this, you get that, like, I'm going to fuck people up, and then he fucking either vanishes or only appears in the background for, like, 4 episodes. And it's kind of just like, now, if you're gonna fuck people up, come on now. Like, it doesn't always, work well on that one, but it's refreshing, Oh, boy. But yeah. I mean, I highly doubt Endorsi is gonna just murder Anak there, because, like, friendship. And also, if Anak dies, I'm fucking done. I'm out. Because, like, she's literally the most interesting character remaining. Other than Endorsi, but if Endorsi kills Anak, then, I mean, that's her fucking arc basically over, so. Boy. But yeah. Decent episode. Needs less bam. That's where I'm gonna leave that on that one. Decent episode. Need less bam. But I can honestly add that second part to most episodes, so eh. But, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. So let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something that I left out, because that's entirely possible. Oh, boy. As always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below, share on the Facebook and the Twitters and the whatevers. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card, along with a list of all the people that keep the show up and running. There are some other benefits on there, and I am planning on adding a new benefit to like the $5 tier and up, but I'm still working that one out. So I will announce that one when it happens. And everybody, so yeah, as always, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you a